in one of the biggest races of the day, the Group 1 Doncaster, you picked up the ride on a horse who our audience is very familiar with, the Canadian superstar Moira, last year's Female Horse of the Year and Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf winner. How did you get linked up with Moira?
Yeah, so obviously she was bought by Yulong at the sale and taken to Australia, given to Chris Waller, and my agent sort of asked me if I was interested in riding her, and he had to talk me into it because I didn't know her, of course. Had to do some research and have a look at her, and he said the state was very happy with her, and she settled into Australia well. And obviously Chris is a great trainer. We respect his opinion and what he can do with these imports, and hopefully I don't get to see her until race day. None of us do really under the competitive um, nature of a race in Australia. So there's that unknown, but you sort of believe in the people that you're working with, and we trust Chris, and I'm sure she's going to run well. But she's a horse that you know more than I do, um, and if you think she's got it and she can measure up, well, then that'll give you more confidence.
No, that's a really nice mare. And then for someone like you, you've never ridden her, or you wouldn't been on her in track work or anything like that. You just look to get him in a comfortable rhythm and just rely on that feel that you kind of have for pace and when they're going comfortably, and just try to present him at the right time.
Yeah, well, that's a good question. It's hard to formulate a proper s- race pan that um, we can rely on, because I don't really know how much gate speed she's going to show under race conditions over the mile there. So, yeah, you're right. It's more just sort of ride her a little bit on feel. Have an understanding of how she's raced before, and what the opposition might likely do. But it's more so a case of just riding her as I find her, and just trying to get her into the right rhythm, get her comfortable. And I know she's going to run a strong mile. We know she can run beyond a mile, and at Randwick over the mile, you need a horse that can run a strong mile, and she fits that bill. So um, that that's certainly going to hold her in good stead when the going gets tough. She's hopefully going to get going.